Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back here with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a bit of a year in review kind of thing for this channel slash the year. Uh, but yeah, in this video, I'm going to basically just be looking back on all the stuff that happened in 2021, I guess, in terms of movies, television, what's going on with the channel, and everything. Now, firstly, I want to just say I'm kind of pretty much out of the break now. I'm just full steam ahead with the content and stuff. I'm gonna try and post this video, hopefully 31st of December, or maybe it might be headed into the new year. I'm not sure. It's gonna be relative to the new year though. But anyways, let's get into it. Firstly, I want to discuss a bit of what was going on with the challenge in this year. I thought this channel was dud. Sorry. It did pretty good for the most part for this year. I had a lot of fun with the channel. I mean, closer to the end of the year, it was kind of dropping off with content, but that's my apologies. But we're heading into 2022, and I'm gonna post some pretty good content. Hopefully, a lot more stuff to come out, like in terms of movies and TV shows and everything. So I will be posting a lot more with stuff like that. Uh, yeah, so I'm pretty excited to see what the new year holds for the channel. But that's pretty much it. I'm really gonna talk about the channel wise. But let's talk about like movies and TV shows quickly. So this movie was stacked with content, especially since we didn't really see a lot of content in 2020 in terms of superhero content. I'm gonna say, or just movie content in general. There's a lot of some good stuff. A lot of stuff we saw from Marvel. We saw a few projects in particular from DC, which is pretty cool. Plus, we got announcements and stuff for stuff coming up next year and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna really talk about next year. Uh, but yeah, let's take a look back at some stuff that probably released in 2021. Right off the bat, in my head, in terms of Marvel releases, let's count all the. Actually, let's go with DC first, since it's a bit smaller. We saw the Suicide Squad come out. Also, we saw Titan season 3, Doom Patrol season 3, and I think Young Justice season 4. I know that for a fact, but I'm not sure. I think season 3 was in 2020. Um, so yeah, we did see quite a bit of content plus some other randomness. But personally, I don't watch like the CW and stuff like that, so there was also that stuff. But for this year for DC, it wasn't the greatest in terms of content release. But I'm expecting 2022 they're gonna come with a big bang, especially since we're getting three what in my eyes look to be really anticipated movies in the Batman, Flash, Black Adam. I could be forgetting something else as well, but it's about to be a lot of content for DC, especially Peacemaker show too. So yeah, but I mean this year DC did all right. I'm not gonna say they did the best. The Suicide Squad definitely saved the year for DC. Uh, oh yeah, and I completely forgot to do this too. This might come in the new year, but Titan season 3, I got a review and stuff. I just gotta post it and everything. But again, I think the Suicide Squad really have elevated this year in terms of the DC lineup because it was a pretty good movie. I gotta say to say the least. Now let's move into Marvel where we saw like I can't remember the exact number, but we've gotten like was it been like 5 or 6 shows in a year. Plus we got all these movies. Now quickly let's go through the movies and TV shows. I just want to point this out too. I've seen all the movies except for Eternals. I still haven't seen it yet, but I will talk about it. I'm thinking I might do a like ranking all the movies that I saw in 2021 Marvel wise. With that because again I just haven't seen Eternals yet, but once it comes out I'll definitely watch it. Or not comes out, but comes out on Disney Plus. I'll watch it for sure. And then the Marvel TV show wise, watched all of them. But anyways, let's go through the Marvel TV shows. So firstly, we saw back in what was it January, February. We saw WandaVision, which was the first MCU Disney Plus show, which was really cool. Then we saw Falcon and Winter Soldier. That show was pretty cool. Then we saw Loki. Interesting show again. Loki was around like Mayish, June-ish, I think. And then we saw What If during the summer. and then come November, we ended up seeing Hawkeye. So that was pretty interesting to kind of see that roll through with that. I almost forgot this too. I'll talk about Star Wars content wise too. I've always forgotten to talk about Star Wars. Sorry about that. That's one thing for 2022. I'm planning to hopefully talk a little bit more about it. Uh, Easily, I can actually do a ranking right now of the TV shows. I'll do it quickly. Um, Firstly, I'll start with. I definitely thought probably it would be Hawkeye, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Loki, or shoot, I forgot to add in what if. Sorry about that. Uh, but I mean they're pretty solid for the most part, but it's just a little hard to rank them. And of course, something's got to be the worst and stuff. I hate to say it, but something's got to be worse. Uh, but it would probably be Hawkeye, What If, Falcon Winter Soldier, WandaVision, and then Loki. Loki's definitely a good show. It's just I kind of disliked it a little bit, and sadly it had to be the worst of the year in terms of TV show wise. Now to move on to the movies, what we saw this year. So firstly, we ended up seeing Black Widow, the first movie we've seen since what was it, Far From Home, in terms of MCU release dates. So it was interesting. Black Widow, we saw that. Uh, then I believe it was Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. That was a very good movie. Really liked it. Then we ended up seeing Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. And then we saw Eternals, but I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really comment. And then we ended up seeing Spider-Man No Way Home. So, quickly, I'll go through my ranking real quick, besides Eternals. Uh, it's gotta go, definitely No Way Home. No Way Home is like a masterpiece. Then Shang-Chi, and then probably Venom 2, then Black Widow. I'm not sure where Eternals comes in, but yeah, I'll eventually do Eternals. Talk about it. Actually, I'm thinking about doing the MCU tier list again once I've seen Eternals. So yeah, and it's only gonna get better from here. In my personal opinion, I think it's gonna just get better from here in the MCU because a lot of cool stuff's coming next year. Thor: Love and Thunder, I'm pretty sure is coming. Doctor Strange 2, uh, Black Panther 2, a bunch of cool movies are coming next year, so that's really cool to see. Uh, so, anyways, that was a year at a glance, really, from the MCU and the DCU. Oh shoot! For the DCU, I completely forgot the Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut was there. Sorry about that. That was my complete apologies. Yeah, the Snyder Cut was there. That kind of saved DC a little bit. Was a solid movie as well. Now to move on to really Star Wars. Star Wars wise, we didn't really get anything really. We got a bit of Book of Boba Fett, but it's way too early to be judging that show yet. We've only seen one episode. We saw Star Wars Visions, which was actually pretty cool. I liked it. Uh, as well as we saw the Bad Batch as well, which is pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty good show. So I mean, Star Wars wasn't too big this year, but I'm expecting next year it's going to be a big bang because they're going to have a lot more shows in the sense. I'm pretty sure we're getting Kenobi for sure, and we're getting Andor, plus whatever they have else. I think maybe Mandalorian season 3 might come out too, so that's pretty cool. Uh, but anyways, I mean, 2021 was definitely an interesting year in terms of media. I haven't even talked about some of the other movies and stuff that weren't part of the big franchises, but I mean, it was actually a pretty good year in my opinion, especially when we're coming back from that whole pandemic back into 2020. Uh, Technically, we're still in it and stuff, but it's a little lightened in terms of we're seeing now more movies and stuff. So I'm very excited to see what 2022 holds. I mean, I have high expectations just because a lot of content dropping. The Batman, Black Adam, Flash, Doctor Strange 2, Thor: Love and Thunder. A bunch of different movies are coming out soon. Oh, and Moon Knight, the TV show, that's pretty cool. Uh, but anyways, I'm seriously curious to see what 2022 holds. I mean, Happy New Year to everybody if you're watching this and got through this whole video. Thanks a lot. That means a lot to me. But anyways, that's pretty much it though. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.